Hello sewing friends, welcome to the Pepper Sew Along. I'm Emma from Cinnamon Daisy and today we're going to sew the pepper pattern step by step. Let's get started. Step 1. Sew shoulder seams. Lay the front bodice on top of the back bodice, right sides together. Line up the shoulder edges, pin and sew. Press with the seam allowance pointing towards the back bodice. Repeat all of this step for both shoulder seams. Step 2. Sew sleeve head onto armscye. Lay bodice and sleeve right sides down, making sure the two back notches are in line with each other. You may have the other sleeve if they don't. Right sides together, pin the sleeve head to the bodice armscye, matching notches as you go. Sew the sleeve head to the armscye, stretching the bodice to fit the sleeve head as you sew. Press the seam towards the bodice. It's helpful to use a tailor's ham to press around the curve of the shoulder. Repeat all of this step for both sleeves. Step 3. Sew side seams. Right sides together, sew the front bodice to the back bodice at the side seams. If you're sewing sleeves, continue this stitch line into the sleeve seam. Press the seam towards the back. Repeat all of this step for both sides. Step 4. Sew elastic into leg holes. Overlock or zigzag the front and back crotch seams to neaten the raw edges. Press both of these edges back on themselves by 2 cm, right sides together, leaving the overlocked or zigzagged edge visible. Overlock or zigzag around each leg hole to neaten the raw edge. Fold the elastic in half and pin to mark the halfway point. Do the same for the leg hole to find the halfway point. One end of the elastic to the wrong side of the folded crotch seam. Using a zigzag stitch, sew the elastic to the wrong side of the leg hole. Stretch the elastic as you go, making sure to match the halfway pins for evenly distributed elastic. Repeat this step for both leg holes. Turn both the front and back crotch seam right side out. Turn in the leg hole edges to the wrong side at the width of the elastic. Zigzag stitch all around the crotch seams and both leg holes, following the previously overlocked stitches. Stretch the elastic as you sew. This hides the elastic inside the leg hole seams. Step 5. Sew closure onto crotch. This example uses snap fastener tape. Cut a strip the same length as the crotch seam. You'll have two parts, one ball and one socket. Place the ball part on the wrong side of the front crotch and place the socket side on the right side of the back crotch. Fold the cut raw edges of the tape underneath itself so they're hidden when sewn. Once pinned in place, fold the front crotch down over the back crotch to make sure you have them pinned on the right way and that they line up. Using a zipper foot or a narrow foot, sew all around the tape on both front and back crotch seam. Hem all raw edges. This example uses a zigzag stitch. Overlock the hem's raw edges, or you can choose to leave them raw. Press them up 1 centimeter and sew all around. For the neckline piece, I'm going to use a neckband. Sew the band piece together at the short ends, right sides together. Press this seam open and fold in half lengthways so wrong sides are together. Put clips in the neckband and the neckline to mark the quarter points. Pin the band piece to the right side of the neckline, matching the quarter point pins. Sew together, stretching the neckband piece as you sew. Finish the raw edges with an overlock or zigzag stitch. The neckline can be left like this, or it can be top stitched around, securing the seam allowance to the bodice. And you're all done. It's that quick. Your new favourite basic is finished. I hope you've enjoyed sewing along with me. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.